Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Pretty Pink Soul Movement, and I'm Michelle Cool, and today I'll be doing a little video on Saturn going direct. So he's just come out of retrograde as of 18th or 19th of September 2019, depending where you are in the world. He went into retrograde 29th, 30th of this year. So during this time, if you reflect backwards, which basically this is what it's about reflecting on your life basically and learning the lessons and shifting and getting stuck out of those repetitive patterns that you've had your whole life. So it's actually quite big. So you might have been going through a purge, you might have been healing, you might have had 101 different difficult situations being thrown at you that you're not too sure how to handle. And even though it feels like things haven't been shifting, things get thrown at you to kind of crack you open, to break you up, to shift your stuck energy. It doesn't feel good because we've been holding so tightly onto things from past lives, from this life. You hold on to it because that's all you know. And when things crack you open and you get one situation after the other, after the other, after the other thrown at you, you kind of have a breakdown. But like they say, you have to have a breakdown to have a breakthrough. And this is what's happening for you. So anyway, welcome. I'm getting a little error here on my screen, but I'm just gonna roll with it anyway. um, yeah. So now that it's going forward, we're kind of at this like pivotal moment in our lives where we have the choice to either go forward and do something different. The restrictions have been lifted now that Saturn's gone direct. We're still in this shadow period for a little longer, but you'll be feeling some sort of release. Now, when you feel this kind of release or things start to come towards you, like new opportunities, you're being asked to do something different that you normally would. So don't pick the same relationships. And if you do pick the sort of same relationships, friendships or even jobs, that's a relationship with the people you work with, don't react and act the same way. So you're kind of being, I don't like to use the word tested, but this is for your betterment. You need to reflect on, okay, here's a situation, it feels familiar, or this person feels familiar, they're similar to people I've had in my past. How am I going to choose to do something different this time? And that's what it wants you to do. And it's kind of, you've got the inside information now. I know you've got the answers to the tests in a way, you can help shift your own energy and shift into this new energy of Saturn going direct, which is going to help you because Saturn he's like I say, Big Daddy Karma. Anything you haven't learned this lifetime or you needed to learn, he will force you to the point of being uncomfortable. Things will break down, but things will shift from that. And then you have a choice to do something different going forward. So that's super important. So the first card I pulled was the Dark Knight of the Soul. So if anyone knows what that is and has been through quite a few, it can be perceived as depression as well, but this is here to help you crack yourself open. So you may have been feeling like over the last period when it's been in retrograde, giving up. Projects have been failing, nothing's been moving, failed relationships, jobs, just feeling general failure, not sure what my life purpose is. Waves of emotion, not feeling good enough, lack of motivation, not taking risks. There may have been a fear of youth, losing your youth, not being where you think you need to be right now, not having enough in the material world, loss of finances. It's all here to help aid you to change your perspective and your perception of yourself. Being trapped in the past, that's a big thing. I know we all do it. If you catch yourself, it's just the awareness. If you catch yourself reflecting on the past too much, pull yourself out of it. Just go, okay, I see what I'm doing. That's okay. Thanks for that thought. But what are you going to do with those thoughts going forward? See how when you're replaying the past and past situations or thoughts come up, why is it coming up? Ask it. Say, why are you coming up for me? Reflect on the feeling in those thoughts. What's familiar, and use that in your situations going forward to create something different. Even if it's just your beliefs, not even just, but it's your beliefs, your belief system, your thoughts, your patterning, your programming. that little voice in your head that tells you all the time that you're not good enough based on probably what other people told you as you were growing up, your school teachers or your family, or they just generally just made you not feel good about yourself. If you don't feel good about yourself, then this message is for you. You need to turn that voice around and you need to tell yourself, actually, I am good enough. Yes, I do deserve this X, Y, and Z. I deserve good things in my life. Or even, I don't even know what I want in my life, but I deserve to feel fulfilled. I deserve to feel happy. I deserve to wake up every day feeling good. Like, you deserve that. It's just your programming that tells you otherwise. You know, stop listening to that voice. Stop listening to that negative voice. Anything that disempowers you, use that as, okay, cool. That's Saturn. It's lessons, about lessons we want to learn in our life. Great, cool. This is a lesson. This is, I'm being triggered by this person. What can I take from this? How can I shift my energy and my belief in myself and my confidence to move forward? How can I use this to empower me? Anything, note anything, write it down that disempowers you, flip it and empower yourself through it. If you get jealous, go, hang on, I'm getting jealous. This is just based on my past experiences. I'm just perpetuating this energy. I'm going to balance my energy. I'm just going to go out in nature. I'm just going to calm down. I'm seeing it for what it is. That enables you to let that kind of energy go. Whatever negative, what's not making you feel good within yourself when you think it. Aging is a big thing that's come up. People being triggered from Saturn. He kind of governs the youth, and you might be thinking about getting something done, or even just exercising more, just taking care of yourself as it goes forward, as Saturn is going direct. You're going, okay, I just want to reestablish my routines. Okay, for my mental health, I want to do this every day. I want to make sure make little goals for myself. I want to meditate. I want to, go for a walk, or I want to do some journaling, or I'm going to make a video, like whatever the creative passion is for you. It's going to be connected more spiritually. What do you need to do to make you feel good? And that's super important. So follow that. Shift those things, that busyness, the things that don't fulfill you, the things you just do because you think you need to do them, or you're trying to make other people happy. Now is about taking back that power, empowering yourself and doing what makes you feel good, what you need to do to make you healthy every day, like mentally, and feel good. Like, it's about elevating our vibration. What work do you need to do? What do you need to let go of to feel good? Don't feel guilty. Anything that you do for you it'll just lift your vibration 1,000,000%, like crazy. You'll feel the difference, when you start focusing on you and kind of just gently let go. Just see any problems that you have, throw them in a stream and just see them float away. Work on you, because when you work on your energy and shifting your vibe and doing what's good for you, then you can people feel that energy around them, and then they start doing that. You're inspiration to others, and how good does that feel? And I know for me, with Saturn that has been in retrograde, I've lost my motivation. I was working, doing videos, going to my day job just to pay the bills, and writing and just creating things, and I just hit a wall. Like, I can't. Like, why am I doing this? I doubted my worth. I doubted, can I actually help people? Am I helping people? And it's just like, I had to retreat, refocus on myself, give myself what I need to sustain myself. And it wasn't actually until today, this day I'm filming this, I think it's the 21st of September or something. I was listening to another reader, and she was talking about healers and what type of healer you are, and just the words that she used. And to hear that from someone else, I guess, that you don't even know, right? That's when the messages hit home more. And she said things like, you are helping people and you don't notice it, and you feel like you're not really doing any good out in the world, and nothing's moving for you. And it's like, yeah. And then I clicked, it's like, it's Saturn, and it's like the air is shifting. I'm making my step today to make this video to hopefully help some other people who are going through something similar, and then that makes me feel better. I feel empowered, and I'm also going to go and do something fun for myself, do something I like doing. I like shopping. I'm going to go down to the to the boat harbour, and they've got shops there. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I'm just going to chill and look at some pretty clothes because that's what I feel like doing right now, you know? It's like commit to those little things that make you feel good. And then you can kind of like work on the bigger projects. So you may have had things that you wanted to do, like a business or even your art, and maybe something didn't take off the way you thought it would be. It's a little stepping stone to get you where you need to go. So please don't give up on things. If you don't feel like doing a certain thing, you don't have to, but don't see it as a failure. Just it's more of a soul development. You know, you do little things, you make little things. I make this video because, you know, it makes me feel good. I want to help people. Plus, it helps me work on my confidence, you know, talking to a camera. And sometimes I feel silly doing that. No one's here. You know, I'm talking to myself. It feels weird sometimes, you know, but you just got to snap out of it and just go, okay, what's my end result? I want to do this. I do want to do this. My soul's like, yep, do it. Even before I wanted to put on a necklace, I'm so Virgo in a way. I just want everything to look, you know, perfect. I'm like, I feel this outfit needs a necklace. And it was too hard. I had little charms on it. It was all tangled up. I'm like, it stressed me out. Just leave it. Yes, I want to wear it, but just too hard right now. My priority is my video, you know, so think of things like that. There's little niggly things that are going to annoy you, whatever it is for you. Let that go for that time being and focus on your end goal, because otherwise we sabotage and we talk ourselves out of doing the things we want to do, you know. Whew, big lesson. Did I miss anything else? Okay, so I had a question come up when I was channeling as I was preparing for this video. And a question, I don't know where it come from, but it says, what is it that you don't want to face right now? So let's do a little pick a card reading, and then I'll talk about the energy going forward. So this is going to help you shift into this, you know, the direct Saturn energy. Yeah, it's happening around us, but this will kind of like propel you through this energy and help you to get to where you want to go, I guess, faster. And it will be less frustrating. So just pick 1, 2, 3. You can listen to all of them. I'm sure you can take messages from all of them, but if you want to just pick one, we'll start with that. We'll start with number 1. Panacea. There is a solution for every problem. Supporting cards. I know these ones. What is it? Oh, no. We will use these ones. What is it that you don't want to face right now? So you're experiencing restriction, which is just like typical Saturn energy. You're still feeling stuck and things are holding you back in your life. It could be a partner in a marriage. You could feel tied down by kids. So what you need to do is access your third eye chakra. As I'm saying this, I can feel mine activating. So I know there's videos out there that will help you open your third eye chakra. If you haven't already, I have a feeling you might, but it might be a bit blocked at the moment. Like yours might be already open because you're quite spiritual. Anyway, you need to practice. I'm sorry, I'm meditating more. Literally just do 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes, just chill and see if you can see any visions come to you. Just say, and you can't be scared, because if you're scared of seeing things, it's not going to happen. If you've got any restriction within you, your ego kicking in and telling you, I'm scared. It's just a vision. It's just like switching on the TV. Like you'll see stuff, symbols, shapes, draw them, write them down, Google their meanings. There's messages in there for you. The answers are there for you, but just check on the symbols and dig deep into the meaning. Google the meanings when you see things. If you see colors, like I was telling a friend of mine recently, if you see colors just flying like background and you see magenta or green, that's your guides trying to connect with you. So you're not going loopy. Just jot anything down that you see, and this will help release this stuck energy, because there's some sort of solution that you're needing, but you're not taking the time out to listen to yourself, and your guides want to help you. Initiation. You're being initiated into this new Saturn Direct energy. You're being challenged to let something go that has been holding you back for maybe some of you, like, I'm hearing 20 years. What's been holding you back for so long? And know that it's you that holds you back. At any time, we can make a decision to shift, to move. Ask the universe for help. If you don't know what to do, you need to meditate for 2 minutes. Your guides want to help you. They want to give you like a little crumb, a little answer for you to follow. And then there's going to be another answer that appears. Don't ever think, I need to be here. I don't know what the hell, what am I doing? You're not going to get the end result answer. No one ever gets the end result answer because there's no such thing. As you go across, you work through your life. Things develop, things change. It's a choose your own adventure. You're going to go this way, this way. It's up to you. You have free will. Things need to develop. You just need to take one step at a time. So that's your answer for number 1. Let's do number 2. What is it that you don't want to face right now? Universe, let this video film properly. I don't want to do it again. That's what I want. Set personal boundaries. So where are you lacking facing for personal boundaries in your life? Where people that don't make you feel good? Who's not making you feel good? Who is not... there's a difference between personal growth, people making you feel uncomfortable, and, narcissistic abuse, or making you feel horrible about yourself, or not good enough, or, who doesn't make you feel good. You need to retract your energy, protect yourself. Let's say there's someone in your life, in your family, that you don't want to have to deal with, and you feel guilty because you're like, they're my family. They could be making you feel guilty, or you feel guilty, or some sort of responsibility towards them. If that stresses you out, like I'm just feeling that kind of energy now, you need to step away. You need to set boundaries. You need to say, when you send them a message, if you can't talk them face to face, say, look, I'm not feeling good about our interactions right now. I'm taking some time out for me. I might hit you up or message you and see how you're doing in a couple of weeks. But this is not good for my mental health. Whatever it is for you, you need to express how you're feeling. Say, I don't, someone in the office, your boss is pissing you off. Suzanne, I know you probably don't mean it in this way, but sometimes when you come to me and you tell me I've done my work wrong, it just makes me feel like I'm not good enough. And it's okay. You probably don't intend that to be that way. This is just how I feel, and this is just how I'm just letting you know, so I can kind of build my confidence back up and do the work that I came here to do. It's just something like that. It's just like, always explain how you're feeling. Don't, even if they are being an asshole, don't push blame onto people, because it just makes them react badly. Just say, I don't need anything from you. I just wanted to let you know that so I could feel better and just, work on what I need to do going forward. It's just about setting those boundaries, explaining how you're feeling, and this is the outcome of that. Also, if you're in a toxic relationship and things like that, Google help. If you need to get out, if you feel like you just one day, I can't do this anymore, get out. Say, universe, point me in the right direction. I need to find someone. I need to go somewhere. There might be a forum that you can talk to. Someone might know someone. And I actually had that happen to me once. I was living with a toxic man. It was a narcissist. I learned a lot from the situation, but it tortured me nonetheless. And I just started a new job, and I was, I didn't want to talk about it because the guy that I was dating was from work, and it was a big workplace. But I was talking to another lady, and she's like, you know what? I know someone that's looking for a housemate. Would you be interested? Yes. You know what I mean? It's like, just take that little bit of action. Talk to people that you feel safe with. Someone might have a suggestion. You just need to take that risk, And I just, one day he went to work, and I just packed my stuff and I left and never looked back. So you need to just do what you need to do to protect yourself. Wakey, laptop. Okay, maybe that's all the message I need to do for number 2. I think I do. Okay, we'll go number 3. What is it that you don't want to face right now? need to do some incense in here. Heavy energy. Oh man. Opulence. It's time to lead. Where are you not leading in your life? I'm feeling very high priestessy, high priest energy, like you're a leader and you can't see it. It's like you've got this mask on, you're hiding yourself from the world. You don't want to see, you don't want to face like your power, the power you have, and you can walk into a room and you can change the energy of the room, you know, sharing your life story, even if it's painful, helps others because they can relate to that. You know, you have fear of expressing exactly how you feel inside and it's dimming your light. You know, you need to learn how to share things with people, you know, and I know you wouldn't do it in an ego way, but I just feel like I need to say that, not in a you do this blah blah blah, I'll try to fix you. It's just like, yeah, you know, just like what I just did. If you listen to number 2, this is a situation that happened to me. I learned a lot from it, even though I was traumatized, but that helped me to develop and grow, you know, and move into where I'm meant to be. Because, you know, if you're not, your soul's probably prompting you right now. It's telling you, oh, try this and try and do that. And your ego kicks in and goes, no, don't do that. You're crap at that. Don't do that. You're not a leader. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, who the fuck do you think you are? Take that mask off. You know who you are. Take that fucking mask off. Burn that mask. Do a little dance around it. You know, take it off. See your beauty inside and out and the way you want to help people and the way you have a different perspective and you're able to communicate that in the way that you can communicate that, which is a different way to how other people do. You know, like, just like Rebecca Campbell in her book, like she inspired me to write my book, you know, and she's just like, I kept thinking and sabotaging myself and just saying, what's the point of me writing a book? Everyone's got a spiritual book out there and, you know, it's been, whatever I've said has been said before, you know, or whatever. And then she wrote in her book that people can't tell your story the way that you tell it because people will be able to relate to you, your personality, your energy. Like you have a different group of people that you can help that will read what you've written and that will resonate with them. And then we'll have a breakthrough, you know, go, oh my God, I didn't even think of this, you know, which I will say that when people do read my book that they say that. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, you need to have this breakthrough with yourself and see you for you and know that what you have to offer is different to what the whole world has out there. No one can deliver a message or lead like you can because you're different. You're different. So please take that mask off. Thank you, number 3. Now, we have been in the energies during the retrograde of the fish and the earthworm, digging deep. You may not even realize it, but going in deep, going into the darkness, going to deeper waters, diving deep, and it's exhausting, so you're probably feeling tired. Looking for answers, looking for messages, look within yourself. Now, I don't know why I've talked a lot about, I should have done a video on, I mean, not should have, but I'm talking a lot about the energy of the past because I feel like if you understand where you've come from, you're able to almost like take the elevator to the level that you need to be at if you understand your past and who you are and where you've come from and the things you're struggling with, you know. Going forward into this Saturn Direct energy, you're seeing things from a different perspective because of looking at your past. You may be reviewing it right now. You know what I mean? Like, you're seeing things differently. You're hearing different things. You're seeing synchronicities. Like, life is starting to open up for you and it's fantastic. I mean, it's spring here in Australia. You know, it's just beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful energy, but obviously it'll sweep through the world. It doesn't really matter. Lots of projects. I see the octopus is, he's working in the dark and he's got his hands in lots of things. Behind the background, you're working through things. You're shifting energy. You've got your guides' help when you're, you know, meditating, when you're focusing in on what it is that you want. Like, you've got your hands in many pies and this is going to help you bring in new opportunities for you. Because if you've done the work, that's what, you know, Saturn's about, the karma. If you've done the work, you'll get some rewards, you know? no pressure if you feel like you haven't been doing it, because you can do this now, which is why I'm doing this video, to help you shift into that energy. So you can be in the energies of the swan. You know, the whole ugly duckling story. You know, it's terrible. Wasn't he brown or something? Black. And then white and beautiful. I just noticed that was a bit racist. But anyway, it's an animal, right? So sorry about that. But yeah, it's like going from the between the dark and the light aspects of yourself, but juggling that energy, you know, and not seeing the dark as bad anymore, because the dark helps you grow and helps you move into this lighter, peaceful, brighter energy. You're balancing between the two, and that's what a lot of us light workers are here to do, is to master the art of juggling between, I'm working in the darkness and I'm working in the light. I'm working in the darkness, I'm being shown another lesson so I can help other people, and I'm bringing it into the light, and you're constantly transmuting, juggling energy, and it's exhausting. So this year's been particularly exhausting for that, and that is why you may be put out of commission, you may have an injury because you're being told to rest, and if we don't listen, we can get injured, right? So it's very exciting. You're realizing this now, that you can work between the dark and the light, and that you're okay, because you're always okay. You're okay. I'm okay. I'm here. I'm okay. You know, you're okay. Even when you've been through a hard time, you're okay. Even when you go through a dark night of the soul, you don't feel okay at the time, but you're here now and you're okay, you know. And at any point in time, you can choose to shift your energy and choose to vibrate higher by choosing to do something different and see yourself for who you are. Speaking of, you're a starfish. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be bright. You're meant to spread your energy out. Let everyone see you. You're a starfish. Is that upside down? Nope. You're a starfish. Be a star. Shine brightly. You know? Your intuition is so strong right now. So super strong. And I don't know if I want to say this, but by watching this video, it's actually helping. I had no idea. I was actually wasn't too sure, because I haven't done a video in about a month or so, and I was just feeling, you know, when I don't work on my craft, I don't feel confident. I'm like, oh, can I get those messages through? Why am I being asked to do this video? And, you know, then I keep hearing trust, trust, trust. But my ego's like, oh, you haven't done it in a while, might be a bit shit. But what I'm hearing now is the vibration of this video is actually going to help you a lot. Like, share, don't forget to subscribe as well. Like, share it, because share the love. I don't know whatever I'm transmuting right now, you know, it's coming through. It's just energy, right? So you can get this energy now too. Like, it's pretty amazing. I haven't done a video like this, and I've done it maybe over 100. So, wow. Whatever I'm channeling through right now, well, here we go. Light codes. Light codes are coming through right now for us. There's the third eye again. If you listen to that, pick a card one. I think it was number 1. We're activating our third eye. We're seeing things for what they are. We're seeing ourselves for what we are. We're becoming more of who we're meant to be. You know, our soul when we came in. Like, you're remembering who you used to be. Oh, my God. This is so good. This energy is so good. I just want to, like, bathe in it. It's so good. You're open. You're open. Have a laugh too. Like, that's all I do. At work, I'm like, I work in mental health, which is great because it aligns with what I try to do here. But government work is pretty structured, right? Because taxpayers pay us, so there has to be processes for everything, and I'm just like, oh, and I hate that. It's a structure. Like Saturn structure. I don't wanna. So I just walk around talking and making jokes, and somehow I'm still there, you know, because I'm meant to be there. Do what you feel you need to do to make you happy. I'm not telling you walk around and need to be like me. You know, there's only one big joker in the world. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But yeah, we're getting light codes, and this can be exhausting. So take the time out to listen to messages that are coming and the feelings that are coming through your body, to do what you need to do, what you don't need to do, what you feel like. You feel like, now I feel like I just want peace. I feel so good from this energy coming in. I just want to bathe it and just like feel some peace. Our last card. sacred divinity. There are two paths ahead. Which one are you going to reach for? Are you going to reach for the familiar, or are you going to reach for something better for you and something different? Boom. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. Can't wait to do another video and see you guys soon. Take care. Enjoy. Bye.